John Harper was a man everybody saw as powerful, successful, and untouchable. Every magazine wanted his interview. Every businessman wanted to sit with him. Every politician wanted his attention. But let me tell you something real today. No matter how rich a person is, the heart still feels pain. And John's pain was simple. He felt alone. He felt forgotten. He felt like people only needed him. They didn't love him. And please, while you're watching this story, kindly like this video and subscribe too. Your support helps a lot. Even inside his mansion with gold everywhere, John felt empty. His phone rang all the time, but it was always about money, deals, or someone asking for help. Nobody ever called to say, "John, how are you? Are you eating well? Do you sleep fine?" Nobody. And this thing started to press his heart slowly. Imagine sitting inside a house, so big that your voice echoes, but no one is there to answer you. That was John's life. His wife, Martha, was beautiful, elegant, always moving around big events. People said they were the perfect couple, but deep inside the marriage, John felt like she was drifting away. She loved the life, she loved the parties, she loved the attention. But did she still love him? That question became heavier every day. And remember, as you are watching, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It helps this channel grow. One night, on his birthday, something happened that changed him completely. He sat alone at a long dining table, set for two. A cake was there, candles waiting, soft music playing, but Martha didn't show up. He tried calling. She said she was busy, attending a meeting. He waited. Hours passed. The candles melted, the cake collapsed. And John, a billionaire, wiped tears from his face like a child. That night, he told himself, "I need to know who really loves me." A plan entered his mind. A plan that even he himself wasn't sure was right. But pain can push someone into strange decisions. He decided to disappear. Not forever, just long enough to see the truth. One morning, his car was left at the airport. His phone switched off. No trace, no message, nothing. The news broke fast. Billionaire John Harper missing. People panicked. Some prayed. Some whispered. Some waited for the will. But Martha, she took it harder than everyone expected. She cried online. She cried in private. She cried in front of cameras. She told people she felt empty. She told them she didn't know how to continue life without him. And this part touched many hearts. But John was alive, watching everything from a private house far away. And as you are watching, please like this video and subscribe too. The gist is sweet, and more is coming. Days passed, weeks passed. Then Martha announced that John had passed away. She organized a funeral, a big one, expensive, emotional. People came from every corner of the country. Old friends, fake friends, business partners, family members who never visited him when he was alive. Everybody showed up. Because there was something special about saying goodbye to a rich man. John sat in his hidden location watching the live stream of his own funeral. Imagine the feeling watching people cry for you, laugh at old memories, lie about how close they were to you. Some people even claimed they spoke to him 2 days before. Meanwhile, John had not spoken to anybody. One man even said, "John promised me he would support my project before he passed." Lies everywhere. But John just shook his head. Then the camera showed Martha. When she stood up to speak, John leaned closer to the screen. She held the microphone with shaky hands. She tried to talk, but broke down. Tears flowed. She kept saying, "I should have done better. I should have spent more time with him." She cried like someone who truly lost a part of herself. And that moment weakened John's heart. He didn't expect that level of emotion. He didn't expect her to be that broken. He realized that maybe, just maybe, she did love him. Maybe she was just distracted by life. Not that she stopped caring. And please, while enjoying the gist, kindly like this video and subscribe. More emotional gist is coming. The funeral was huge. Flowers everywhere. People wearing black. Soft music. A choir singing. They carried a beautiful empty casket because, of course, John was alive. They didn't know. They didn't even suspect. But then, just when everybody thought the ceremony was ending, a loud sound hit the ground. A helicopter landed. Dust rose. Clothes shook. People covered their faces. Everyone turned. The helicopter door opened slowly, and John Harper stepped out. Alive. Walking. Breathing. People froze. Some screamed. Some fainted. Some dropped their phones. A few people even ran away thinking they were seeing a ghost. But John just walked forward calmly, like nothing happened. He said, "Thank you all for coming," his voice echoed. Some men started sweating. Some women grabbed their chests. The pastor dropped his Bible. But the person who felt the shock the most was Martha. She stared at him like she was seeing a miracle. Her knees weakened. John stretched his arms slowly, and Martha ran into them, crying uncontrollably. She kept saying, "You're alive? You're alive? John, why did you leave me? Why?" She held his shirt like she never wanted to let go again. And John himself started crying. All the anger, all the pain, all the loneliness melted in that moment. People around them were confused but touched, but not everybody reacted with happiness. Some people who already hoped for John's properties were angry. Some relatives who planned to take over his businesses began to whisper among themselves. A few business partners who thought they were now free from John's strong leadership quickly stepped back. The truth was coming out. John stood in front of everyone and said, "I needed to know who really cared about me. Not my money, not my status. Me." Silence everywhere. Every eye watching him. He said, "When I was alive, none of you called. None of you visited. None of you checked on me. And now you gather to celebrate my absence." People bowed their heads. Some started crying not because they loved him, but because shame caught them. He turned to Martha and said, "But you, I saw your pain. I saw your tears. I saw your heart." She cried harder. John held her hand and turned back to the crowd. "I am choosing peace. I am choosing true love. If you didn't care for me when I was alive, do not pretend you cared when you thought I was gone." People quietly left the funeral ground one by one, some embarrassed, some angry, some changed forever. Later that evening, John and Martha sat together in their living room. No cameras, no noise, just the two of them. She held his hand and told him she was sorry. She promised to make things better. And John realized that sometimes we judge people too quickly. Sometimes people love us, but they don't show it well. Sometimes they don't even know how to show it. John and Martha decided to rebuild their marriage, slowly, gently, one day at a time. And as you're watching this, please like this video and subscribe. It helps so much, and we have more gist on the way. John also made one more decision. He decided to change his life. He called his distant relatives and told them clearly, "If you didn't visit me when you thought I was alive, don't expect anything from me now." He cut off fake connections. He reduced his circle. He focused on charity, helping people who truly needed support. He started spending more quiet time with Martha, cooking together, traveling together, and enjoying simple moments. John realized money is good, success is sweet, but genuine love is rare. And sometimes, you need to lose everything, or pretend to see the truth.